Hey, do you it's almost Halloween, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be an angel for Halloween, and
Well,
I'm
you're
gonna
an
have
angel all the
wings.
time, honey. But I was wondering, do you see any ghosts
I'm
around
gonna
your house? Do
no.
you know what a ghost is?
I'm scared of ghosts.
Ooh.
Were you scared last night in the bedroom? Do you remember I came in the bed with you last night and you looked at me and you were scared and you went, ah! Do you remember that?
Nana does look scary when she wakes up.
Why did it scare
Hey, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Want to welcome all of my viewers and say hi to my forum viewers. Really appreciate them. And today is a mini Monday. I'm going to take part in that. This is my response to Baxter's Blades. Minis aren't really popular with a lot of guys. You know, we like big things, like big knives, but this is a really special knife here. And it's not your average fob knife. And it was actually the first vintage knife that I ever bought, and it really got me into vintage knives. And so we're going to talk about this really special knife. I think you could tell it's special just by looking at it. But if you want to find out more about this knife, hang around. We're going to talk about it. And I'm still drinking my coffee here. I'd like to give just a shout out to Andrew at Baxter's Blade, Tired Tiger. Really enjoy his channel. You ought to check it out. And heck of a nice guy. We've communicated some, and I just appreciate him a whole lot. And hold on just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to measure this knife. It's 2 3/8 inches long. So this is a medium Stockman. It's a Schrade, a really old Schrade, 890. And you can see it up next to the Schrade Stockman right there. So it's a little tiny knife. These things are called fob knives because you can see there's I bought this knife this way with the original. I don't think this is original chain, but came with the chain. And what guys used to do is take these knives and clip them on to their pocket watch. And so they would take their pocket watch, put it in their pocket, put the fob knife on this end right here, dangle it outside of their pocket. So that's why a lot of these knives are ornate, because they actually were an accessory, right? So they looked pretty and attractive. You could see that in this knife. And the guy would just grab this and he'd be able to pull his pocket watch out really easy. And so that was kind of the idea. But this knife dates back to the 1860s, and you can see, look at those. Look at those little lines that are milled into the cover of this knife. Just that's kind of the thing that hooked me. And then those old time flourishes right there. Now that's made by a stamp, but it's pretty cool. Old time flourish. And the green, you see the green in this knife. So that's actually gold. I had this thing tested, and it's all gold. It's 12 karat gold, and it's not plated gold. It's filled, and so filled gold. Look at how it wraps around on the sides. See that? Isn't that cool looking? Both sides, on the top too. I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble here. I don't have my lighting set up. But so it's 12 karat gold, and that green gold was really popular in the middle of the 1800s. So this knife dates to around 1860, somewhere around there. 10 years of either side of that, probably. But the incredible thing about this knife, and listen to the walk and talk on this knife. It's hard to do this. Hear that? Hear that walk and talk? Wow. Just an incredible walk and talk for a little knife. Extremely well made. If you look down here, come on, focus. I'm sorry. If you look at the edge there, you don't see any crimps. You know how on those knives from 1920s, the covers are crimped on? This is a solid piece of metal here. And you feel it. So this is a solid knife. It doesn't flex at all. And extremely well made. And that's what sold me. You know, I got this. I expected it to be really flimsy. It's a little tiny knife. But man, it's just rock solid. And then I got to looking at this knife. You know, I was attracted initially by this golden green. I had this tested, and the jeweler said, yeah, that's green gold, and it was really popular in the 1800s. And then subsequent, research, I found that to be true. And Sheffield steel on here. So you can see that right there, Sheffield steel. And so, Sheffield had the best steel in the world early into the 1800s, up until about 1870. And so Americans would import the knife blades or the steel and make their own knife blades out of Sheffield steel, and they would advertise that, and everybody knew the steel was good. Not like on a little fob knife like this, you're going to break the blade, but it's just a solid little knife, really cool knife for a mini Monday. I wasn't going to do a video, but I decided, I was watching Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. He posted one, so I figured, I'll go ahead and post a video. I'm cleaning up for Thanksgiving coming up. Gonna have a lot of family over, so I don't have a lot of time to make videos. I'm just trying to get everything done, everything perfect, because you just definitely don't want other people to know how you normally live, right? So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informative. These are just amazing little knives. I know a lot of guys aren't in them, but these little fob knives and these little fob knives and pocket knives, pen knives, they weren't used much. And so when you get them, they're just in perfect shape. And if you want to know how a knife was made in a particular era without all that wear and tear that we normally see on knives, that's the advantage of these little knives. They're worth getting if you don't have any. So anyhow, appreciate you watching the video. And thanks again, guys.